Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, My Free Life. We're all about off-grid tips and tricks and free energy, things like that. So glad you're here. Thanks for coming back. It's been pretty cold lately, so I haven't been out to the shop in the last couple of weeks to give y'all a video. So I decided I'm show you this little trick that I learned a few years ago, how to turn any old wood or old furniture or whatever, make it look like some beautiful marble or granite. It's really easy, it's really cheap, you know, it's very inexpensive, and it's really fast. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Thank you.
Well, it's been really cold out for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, so I feel like I've let y'all down without giving y'all any DIY videos. So I figured I'd take this time over here at this house that I'm remodeling and show you how you can take any old wood and make it look like beautiful marble or granite. You can make it look like water, all different types of things. But for this one, we're going to go ahead and make it look like granite. We're just going to take this old wood table and I'll show you how to do that. It's real cheap and it's real easy. And this is just a table that was left at this house that is destined for the trash. So we'll go ahead and use this to do this demo. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to give us a base coat. So we're going to paint the top of this old table white. I've just got some bare interior semi-gloss white paint from Home Depot, which is what I'm using in this house. So I already had it. So we're going to go ahead and paint this top white, probably put 2 or 3 coats on there, and then we'll move on from there. And I'm going to paint the ugly bottom part of this agreeable gray, which is the other color that I'm using in this house that I'm remodeling. It's white, snowball white, and agreeable gray. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the bottom of this so it'll at least match this house when I'm done, even though it's going to be going to the trash. So I want to start off with a quick apology for you guys. There's not much light in this house. I haven't got all the new fixtures and stuff like that put in yet. I'm still a ways away from that. So quality might not be so good. But anyway, back to our granite project. These are the tools that we're going to need after you get your base painted. And I put 3 coats on this table. I need you a water spray bottle. Just a little lawn and garden pump spray bottle, because we will actually be wetting the top of this table, and we want it to be beaded up on there. That's a big part of making this fake granite or fake marble. Need your heat gun, whatever paints, your paints of choice. This is what I have, your paints of choice. This is what I have laying around, so this is what I'm going to use. Torch tip and a torch. The only thing that I'm missing out of this would be epoxy, because when you get done with it, epoxying it, make it really, really pop. But since this is going to be heading to the trash can, I'm not going to spend the money on epoxy. I'm sure you can understand that. All right, let's move it on. So the first step, let's wet this table up. Now we've got it all beaded up with water. I know it's dark in here, folks. I apologize, but hopefully you can see that and understand the gist. So we use that sprayer, so it just sprays on those bubble beads all over the table. All right, next, I'm gonna start off with a little black spray paint, and we're gonna do a random pattern all the way across the top of this table, misting it on there. And I feel like this is a good time for a disclosure. Obviously, you don't want to be spray painting inside, all right? Smelling the fumes, that's not good for you. But for me, this house is empty, I'm remodeling it, and once I spray this, I'm ejecting. But yeah, at home, spray outside. It's not a good idea. So this is what it looks like right now with the black sprayed, misted across those water bubbles. You can kind of start getting the idea. Once we blow this with a heat gun, spread those bubbles out, then run fire across top of it, make that oil pop across the top, it'll really start giving it some depth. So let's move on. Next, I'm gonna throw a little gold in there. Since there's gonna be red curtains in this house, let's throw a few undertones of red inside that as well. I'm digging the color scheme, so now let's start pushing this around. What we want to do is we want to spread these bubbles out, blow them around, make them buzz, spread out, do funny shapes and things like that to give it more of a natural look, and also add depth to it. And then we'll push it with the torch and burn some of that oil-based paint. Now after we've used the heat gun to spread these bubbles out, bust some bubbles up, push them around, add depth to the table. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and torch it. So we're gonna start popping these bubbles and burning off some of this oil-based spray paint to give it that real good look. Oh yeah. And just like that, we have an amazing granite looking countertop. Imagine how beautiful that is after you put some epoxy on top of it. I'm not going to waste the money on epoxy for this because this is just something that's going to the trash that was left in this house. But it's absolutely fabulous. It's still wet, obviously, I just did it, but it's got to dry out. But anyway, it makes great looking granite. You can make it look like marble, you can make it look like ocean, you can do whatever you want to do with this little technique. And I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So I hope you really enjoyed it.